Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast.
Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer.
Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great.
And the great thing is they'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
So download Anchor and get started today. Enjoy the show. What happens when you show up to record a podcast with no notes, with nothing? It's improv today on True Comedy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the True Comedy Podcast. I'm Nicholas Finch.
And I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And today, we are just talking.
You sure?
I think we're just talking shit.
We doing some.
You know, because we've been friends for a long time. So
just a couple of forevers.
You know, a dozen years. So sometimes I just want to sit here and just look at my friend and just talk to him.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. So that's really what we're doing today. We're just going to talk, ask questions, and let you all hang out and see what a conversation is like between two friends.
Absolutely.
Brown friends. Brown and yellow friends.
Brown and yellow.
Brown and yellow, brown and yellow.
You know what it is. Hey. Before we get started, we want to thank everyone for liking and subscribing on all the platforms we're on. I think we're on like 12 different platforms.
Or 12 Years a Slave, one of the two.
12 years a platform. So,
yes, thank you all so much. We love that you're listening and enjoying. Honestly, y'all are the reason we're doing this. Look, little spoiler alert. We ain't making a lot of money doing this. We're doing this so y'all can have some quality entertainment.
We do it for the hood because the hood told us we should.
And because we be Millie rocking on every block.
Hey.
I Millie rock so hard, I hurt somebody. I ain't Millie rocking no more.
You ever Millie rock one time and threw your whole back out? Because I have. You know,
I ain't got no back to throw out. There's rods and clips and all this stuff. I'm bionic.
That is the worst thing about being old. Like, that's the worst thing about working at a college. You see all the kids, they doing all the dances and
Orange
stuff.
Julius, hey.
And you Millie rocking, you then you can't Millie rock on any block because you mess around and throw out your whole back and your block and it's just over with.
Or you got friends that are young and they be dancing and like doing everything to the wobble and all this stuff that you just can't do no more.
Bro, I was so excited. During the summer, I was at a family reunion.
And at the family reunion, who we enter. Never mind, we ain't giving Nick Cannon no money. I don't need Eminem.
Hey, nobody got time to be endorsing Nick Cannon. I'm on Eminem's side. I don't even know what Nick Cannon said. I'm on Eminem's side. But anyway, okay. So at the family reunion, Cupid Shuffle comes on.
Down, down, do your dance.
And I said, Whitney.
And she said,
am I allowed to say we can talk about our wives, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Whitney, I'm finna do the entire Cupid Shuffle.
Hey. Okay.
I'm doing it.
You wanted a cardio workout.
I said, I am doing this entire Cupid Shuffle. I am not quitting. Let me tell you something. I did it, and I drank copious amounts of liquor after it was done. Because
you should have been drinking some Pedialyte.
You're right. I should have been drinking Pedialyte. I should have had Gatorade. I just needed something to numb the pain because my legs was burning.
I bet they were.
Not burning, burning. Burning.
Nick, speaking of like things we used to could probably do you remember Tybo?
It ain't. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't. Nope. I saw Billy Banks on a documentary the other day. Tybo hadn't been good to him, so I know it won't be good for me right now. I still can't do that 8-minute workout that you put on that VHS. This man sold more VHS tapes than Titanic. Okay? I know that ain't how you properly pronounce that. Leave me alone. This is my show. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe.
It's my show. I say what I want.
Sorry, I had a Chappelle.
It's my show.
My bad. But that's what had happened.
Oh, man.
I can't do it no more.
I ain't never could. What you talking about no more?
See, this is how it kind of came up. I used to work at a day camp. A YMCA, we'll say it. It was Christian. When it would rain and stuff outside, I wasn't playing with them kids because, blank them kids. So I would just roll out the VHS card, put in that tape and say, hey, y'all do this. It's only 8 minutes. Y'all gonna be fine. Y'all can make it all the way through. Them kids would be dying by 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And then it's nap time. It's like, yep, you ready to go night-night.
Everybody go night. You want to know something funny that we've never, this, I don't even know if it's actually funny, but I just realized this.
It's funny in your head.
We've never talked about this before. Okay. You do realize that for the summers, we actually had the same job.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought about it before. Like, what you did.
How are we still in education and we had the same job and we knew better?
I don't know.
Money.
Yeah. Money. Anyway,
dollar bills, y'all.
You did yours at the club, the YMCA. I did mine at Grove Hill Elementary, teacher assistant. But we did the same basic thing, man. They said, hey, Nick, we need you to go take these kids somewhere. They'll make sure they don't kill each other.
Yep.
And so I take them to the gym, let them run around, get tired out, and everybody go night-night.
What's one of the dumbest things you did on your job? Since you can't get charged for it now. Statute of limitations probably up.
Dodgeball.
Ever play dodgeball with water balloons, bro?
Oh, no.
We had to stop that, bro. I saw a video of a kid's eyeball explode. Got hit with the water balloon and it just poof, it was gone.
Oh my God.
We also broke a window at the building. Blamed that on a little kid, but it was probably me or Black Chris or White Chris. I don't remember which one.
Oh man, anytime something got broken, one of the kids did it for sure. What the kid's gonna do?
Listen,
the kid's gonna snitch.
Right. One of my second or third days on the job. And I really hope this kid is listening. I'm not gonna call him out, but he's gonna know who he is by the end of this. This kid had some energy. Lots of energy. He was told to do something, didn't want to do it, ran from Mr. Kirstan. And I should have listened in training where they said, don't chase kids. They'll eventually stop or be stopped by a vehicle. I started chasing this little kid. I'm proud of myself. I didn't say little adjective. I started chasing this little kid. And he's on one side of the foosball table, and I'm on the other side of the foosball table. And this little kid decides to pull the little stick all the way out and shove it into my crotch. Hits me. I go down in pain. And I think I yelled some really non-Christ-like things in the house of the Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Needless to say, Kirstan didn't have that age group anymore after that. Shout out to Gwen. Thank you for removing me from that age group. I appreciated it.
Well, I didn't have any choice. I had kindergartners through I had kindergarten through 4th grade.
No. See, I had 4th and 5th, 2nd and 3rd. I had 6th grade and up. All them kids that could have smart conversations with you because I wanted kids I could actually talk to. Then I realized I didn't want kids I could actually talk to.
No,
because they can talk back.
No, see, that's the problem. That's why I enjoyed having the kindergarten through 4th grade. And the only time I had to deal with older kids were like my cousins and stuff. So I had them in check because what they gonna do? They ain't gonna talk back to me. I smacked them, and that's what made it easy. Is because if they did talk back, I could smack them, and them kids would be like, "Oh, he will hit us. Yep, he will hit us." And like, nah, I can't
hit y'all.
I can't hit y'all. But it's the threat of the fact that I will hit a kid,
right?
And it happens to be my cousin.
But you could if y'all play like 2-hand touch football.
But that's why no. That's why we played dodgeball.
Oh, okay. Get all your aggression out.
Yeah, I was like,
little Sally, you're being bad. You're talking back. Take it in the face.
Yeah, basically, that's it.
Get money.
The adults never lost dodgeball. And they couldn't. I'm like, yeah. I'm something like a phenomenon.
Nick, so I may have asked you this. I know I asked you this question because I thought it was going to be a show topic at one point in time. I didn't go to one of these. You say you didn't go to one of these, but I done been in a bunch of these. Ghetto high schools or just ratchet high schools or schools that need a little bit of TLC. I'm not going to go down my entire list. I just want to hit like real 2 signs that you go to or you in a school that may need some help. Y'all maybe need to write Oprah and have her give y'all some money. But if you go in your high school gym, and that's where we're going to begin and end it at the high school gym. This is your telltale sign. If it's paint It's the same paint that was in there when your parents went to school and your grandparents went to school, and they hadn't changed out none of them state championship banners. Because at a ghetto high school, you can have plenty of state championships for basketball because it's a basketball school.
Right. You got a football team, but it's a little field.
Right.
But you got all the banners for the basketball. Yeah.
It's a basketball school.
Uh-huh.
It's time to maybe transfer. Or there's no AC in the gym. You just have those two big fans that you got to open them up because it's in the dead of winter too. It doesn't get hot in there. They just have the fans running to circulate all that body heat. So it's going to smell like bergamot butter, wave grease in there, Vaseline. Going to smell like a fifth of Hennessy been spilled, and the off-brand Gatorade that says members mark on it. You may be at ghetto high school.
See, the thing is, one of us has to travel for whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't get the chance to go to a lot of high schools, so I really don't have
anymore.
Well,
remember?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I still didn't go in them.
Yeah,
so
you just looked at them.
I just looked at them and like I spend a lot of time in some gyms, so I feel you on the gyms. Now I done seen some things in some gyms now. Like, my God,
the random tumbleweave just rolling around,
the fan or the basketball court that still got the stage at the end.
Yes.
Like, what are we doing? Like, you need an auditorium pimping. You can't have no high school kids playing with a stage in the background.
I'm gonna tell you what's worse when your cafeteria is an auditorium. A cafetorium?
Oh no, that's Grove Hill Elementary.
Oh, okay. But see, that's okay. That's elementary school.
Yeah, it's elementary, so it's
you
cool.
Can't be putting on Shakespeare while somebody's eating the fish sticks while trying to steal an extra slice of pizza in your cafeteria in high school. You can't do that.
Bro, did you have to steal it or did y'all just get extras? If you like on
you can pay for it.
Were you on like? Did y'all have like
lunch?
Yeah, the first, second, third lunch stuff?
Yeah,
like
we
that?
did. But like, even if you were on third lunch, that doesn't necessarily mean you could take extra because there are some lunch ladies that had to feed their kids at home.
Okay, yeah. It was a similar situation, but like if you was on third lunch, you rarely had to pay for extra.
You just stacked them 2 slices of pizza on the
bro, man. That
square rectangle pizza with some ranch,
bro. That's number one top pizza.
It is.
Forget the argument. Forget the argument about Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa racist.
His wife left him last week.
Yeah, because she's like Shaq running now. Hey, big Shaq. What up, baby?
Hey. What up, baby? I'm gonna dribble the ball. Take it to the court. Oh, Kobe Bryant, Kobe the best guard I've ever played with. Slam dunk. Talk to you all time, Kobe Bryant. But Fredo, give me some cafeteria pizza right now.
Right now. Top 10 pizza. Not top 10. Top 1.
Top pizza.
Top 1 pizza. That's the list. Cafeteria.
Yep. Where that restaurant at? At the school.
At the school. That's the supposed to ask me what I miss about high school. I miss my classmates a little bit. I miss band. I miss choir. But daggum, I missed them. Daggum cafeteria and the Crispitos.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I don't think I've had one Crispito in my adult life.
We gotta get on that. Or like the taco salad at my high school was just, it was good.
Oh yes.
I think we hungry.
I think that's what's really going on.
No, but the cafeteria. Listen, you had to have tough skin too. You just couldn't sit with anybody at the caf, or you gonna get roasted. You gonna get flamed. There was nothing but crap talking going on in my high school cafeteria.
Bruh, it's like how do I feel like roasting today? Like, okay, so for some reason, I guess I was a glutton for punishment. So I always had kind of associated with older people, which is why I don't have a lot of classmate friends. Yeah. So every morning there was like a table in the corner. It was like band kids. You know how you had all the cliques and stuff. Those band kids, but they
no, stick to the status quo.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so band kids in this corner table. So I go over there and it was roasting session every morning. Every morning. And it's like, if it wasn't for that table, I don't think I'd have any thick skin that I do right now. But man,
it would get ugly.
It would, man, it was brutal. I'm somehow I made it.
Wow.
Hey man, what do you wish you had more time for?
Sleep. Sleep.
And
to spend time with my loved ones and my dog. I wish my dog would behave and actually play games with me, but she don't.
Kimber, a little temperamental.
Yeah, she is. It's okay. She likes some people some days of the week.
And it's so funny because I'm allergic to the dog, to her, so I'll come over.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because in previous episodes you said you had a dog and it ran away. Maybe it's your allergies just sent it away.
No,
you sneezed and it blew away to the.
Good and daggone well. If I stay at the house long enough, my eyes and face go red.
Yeah, and you get puffy and they almost close.
Over there looking like Miss Puff from SpongeBob. I'm over there looking like I'm higher than I've ever been in my entire life.
I can see satellites.
I can eat a star.
Star bright, starlight. The first star I eat tonight.
So anyway, yeah. So I'm allergic to the dog, but she'll come over there and she'll be like, I'm just gonna love on Uncle Nick. I love you, Uncle Nick. And then depending on the day, I'll go ahead and pet her. I'm like, yeah, I love you too, Kemp. And I'm just saying, get sicker and sicker. I love you too. I love you too, Kemp.
Why Uncle Nick voice sound like Darth Vader? Because he need a Benadryl, Kemper.
I'm dying, Kemper.
Lord.
Let's see. I wish I had more time for video games.
Okay.
Because you can make money off doing video games and stuff now. I just ain't any good at it.
True. You can also make money off of podcasting.
You can. It's,
we ready.
I'll tell you this, and I'm glad we're gonna say this on the podcast. Is the trepidation that I had before we started doing this podcast. I was like, we are not famous.
No, we're not.
We're not famous, and we don't pretend to be famous.
No,
it's easier.
You don't pretend to be famous.
You're right.
I tell people all the time, more important person. Excuse me.
I am somewhat humble.
I am too. My presence is the present.
I'm somewhat humble in the fact that I know that we need people to want to listen to and want to like it.
That's the thing. We're not, look, as much stuff as we talk about, hey, y'all like, share, subscribe. Honestly, we just want y'all to enjoy what we're doing. We're putting out some great content. And if you like it, you'll tell people. That's just organic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we enjoy talking to each other. Some of y'all enjoy listening.
Yeah.
Like 30,000 of y'all enjoy listening.
All 30,000 listeners.
All 30,000 listeners. And maybe viewers soon. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Ooh, maybe. Puff, puff, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Speaking of, oh, what a relief. Alka-Seltzer species.
Yeah. Puff, puff.
You did.
I was
wondering what you trying to get some relief from and what medicine you taking. It sounds a little herbal.
Herbal essence. You beat me to it.
Garnier Fructis.
Tresemme. Ooh la la.
I can't even say my joke no more. I was going to talk about how much of a blessing Alka-Seltzers are, especially like if you've had a long night out there enjoying plenty of spirits. Plop you some Alka-Seltzers and some water. I promise you, little children listening. And by little children, I mean of age, people 21 and above.
Yeah.
That had experiences the life that I've experienced. That was terrible. Jesus, I am educated, y'all. But no, if you had a long night out there drinking and stuff, plop you some Alka-Seltzer and some water and drink that before you go to bed.
Nah, you're right. You talking about you educated. Yeah, we was in college long enough.
Jeez, we were. We have doctorate degrees.
Should have 2 masters now. Like, somebody. 2
masters. We should be doctors. We done done residencies in school.
We ought to be Dr. Finch and Dr. Cunningham right now. But
plus some.
Yeah, I was an RA for 4 years, and that was like my last 4 years of college. I had 2 more before. I had 2 more before that. Like I was RA for 4 years, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I lived in every building except for Patterson.
Right. I read every building on campus. What in the world is life?
Like, what are we doing?
I don't know, but hey, that just goes to show you your story and your destination. I mean, your story and your journey is going to be different. Mm-hmm. As long as you push on through and persevere, because at any point in time there, we could have quit. This is going to be our motivational moment for this. So just push through. Keep that end goal in mind, y'all.
I'll tell you this. Like, I had a semester. I was a grown man. I always say this, and this is a true story. I think I was 22, actually. Uh-huh. Yeah, I just turned 22. And that fall semester, I had a 1.7. Mm-hmm. I failed like a statistics class for social sciences or something, and it was just a bad time. I was doing way too much, And I promise you, like, that was the one time in college where I was like, this clearly was a mistake.
Yeah. And you did that. I packed up my stuff one time and decided I was going home and wasn't going to tell nobody I wasn't in school no more.
It's just going to be it.
Yeah, it wasn't smart, but you live and you learn. And eventually you graduate.
Eventually.
Because you realize, oh, I'm paying for this.
I done paid for it now.
Yeah.
Might as well finish.
Look, it's just like going to McDonald's. If I get a Big Mac and one of them patties missing, I'm going to be mad. So if I'm going, paying this school my money, I'm going to get my lesson. As my grandma would say, go get your lesson, boy.
I tell you what, like, it's like, thank God IMC came around, bro.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's where my
integrated marketing communications.
That's where my talent was, and obviously, like my grades in those classes were high. One, because I cared, and two, because that's where my talent was.
Right.
And
you found you were operating within your giftings.
Yeah, I was trying to get a degree in sociology. Like, I know a lot about sociology. I took the classes 10,000 times, so I should know a lot about sociology. But that wasn't
off the book. It isn't changed editions, but I'm still using this one because I ain't buying another book. I took this class.
Yeah, I'm not. I aced my minority relations 3 times. Now, what was my final grade in it? A C. Don't ask me how, but I promise you, I aced it 3 times.
Okay.
But it's just like you have to live and you learn, and sociology was never what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it showed, and that's why I ended up graduating with a degree in integrated marketing communications. And guess what I do now? I write for a living.
You communicate.
An award-winning journalist, and I wouldn't have done that with a daggone sociology degree.
No.
So I mean, it all worked out for the best, and that's one thing I want to say. Like, hey, if you in college, you've changed your major 3-4 times, that's okay, because there's some people who are not in college.
If it hasn't been your day, your week, or your year, somebody will be there for you.
When it rains, starts to pour.
Okay, we through. I ain't giving nobody else my money, bro.
Man.
Okay.
College.
You
You remember the RLC where I went to and that did that presentation that man came in and jumped with I love college. Bro, we've done so much stuff. But
yeah,
I tell you
we
what,
ain't gonna talk about on the show.
Yeah, I promise y'all that this stuff I wish y'all don't have to pay for that stuff. Now let me tell you, I got some stories now. I got 6 years. I got 12 semesters worth of stories for y'all. Like the night Obama became president the first time. That's a story y'all gonna have to pay for. Tampa. That's a story y'all gonna have to pay for. The night that we did that Just Cuz party at the land. That's the one when I was yelling up. Yeah,
Nick, this is our Just Cuz episode.
This is a Just Cuz episode. That's what you gonna name it. Just Cuz.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Nick, when a hot dog expands, what direction does it split and why?
What?
I don't know. Just cuz.
Just cuz. I think no. I'm with it. I think it expands like in the middle. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It expands in the gut, like just like the very middle, and just goes outward. I don't know how it works. I don't even know how the air gets in to make it expand.
Oh no.
But it does. I try not to think about the way hot dogs, the science of a hot dog.
That's nasty.
It's not something that I think about often.
Okay. What song best describes your work ethic?
What song best describes my work ethic? That's an interesting question.
You want to know what song describes me at work sometimes?
Yeah.
Slap by Ludacris. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I ain't singing it on here. That's going to be y'all's little homework.
You know what? Mine is going to be. But I think when you think about how the way I work, it's Shake It Off.
Yeah.
Think about me just at work. I just in the place gonna play.
Because all those players are going to play sports. Shake it off. Shake it off. I hope you weren't listening with this with headphones in because you're probably deaf right now.
My bad, y'all.
And guess what? We ain't paying no hospital bills.
Yes, yeah.
You listen at your own risk.
I don't even understand why I like Taylor Swift so much. I have no idea.
It's fine. Mindless.
I woke up one day and was like, you know what, guys? I like Taylor Swift.
I like Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is funny.
So you weren't born liking Taylor Swift?
How am I be born liking Taylor Swift?
Dude, I don't know.
Girl, well, first of all, she's younger than me. And secondly,
You weren't genetically predisposed to liking Taylor Swift.
Nah, but I am genetically predisposed to liking fried chicken.
Chicken. I actually don't know last time I had some fried chicken. Please don't call the NAACP and take my card away.
I had fried chicken that Saturday I was sick.
Okay, so like 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Like last Saturday.
Okay. Last Saturday. I know it's Friday.
Last Friday night. Whatever happened to Katy Perry, man?
She's still making music.
When?
I mean, when she's not judging American Idol.
American Idol?
Yeah, she's a judge on American Idol.
American Idol on?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they've had 2 seasons of it.
Of where? Where?
I don't know. Hold on.
You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how weird would you rate yourself?
So how would you describe weird? Is it like weird that I like true crime stuff and have crazy odd talents? Because if that's weird, we're going to go at 9.5. Because I'm an odd cat. What about you?
I would say I'm super weird. I'm high up there too.
Oh, hold on. I'm not walking class with a book bag and you get nervous when it unzips. Weird.
Nah, it's a different weird.
Okay. Just had to make sure we're.
I'm tell you what. Like, I feel like for me, sometimes I struggle having normal conversations with
normal people.
With people here. Like there'll be stuff like after the game. There's folks in there that you're not really friends with. You're acquaintance with. I'm not speaking. I'm just speaking for me right now.
Yeah.
And if one of them here,
you can't do
so
small
be
talk.
I can't do it because I don't relate to y'all. I don't know nothing about y'all. And I just can't do small talk. I'm not good at it. It's not my thing. Like, you ask me something about something I know about, like about sports or whatever, or wrestling, I'm in there. I got you. But like if it ain't my controlled situation, I'm not good at it.
See, I had to work on it by printing off things like conversation starters and learning random things. And sometimes just watching the news helps.
How sad is that? You had to print out stuff to be able to just talk to folks.
Because I'm weird.
That's my point. Hey, and you know what's really sad is, you know, we did all these plays and stuff in theater. So we'll get around theater kids and they talking about all these different shows and stuff. And I'm sitting here like,
crickets.
What y'all talking about?
Crickets.
No, I'm just here to act.
Yeah. You
like,
just
I don't
run
know.
me my line.
What's my lines? Like, hey, have you ever heard of this musical? Never heard of it in my life.
Nope.
Hey, do you need me to sing and act or what? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, what angry black man am I channeling for this role? Because that's usually what I get cast as.
Yeah, what jovial person, what little jokester that I have to do?
Right.
You know, I'm so sick. I am absolutely tired of being cast as a preacher. I'm tired of being cast as a buffoon. I'm tired of being cast as a nerd or a crazy person. I want for one time to be a villain.
Nick, you say that until you can't crawl out of that hole. Because I used to say the same thing until I played the Lord of the Underworld in Eurydice, and it scares me and it creeps me out because no, don't do it.
I want to be a villain.
Okay.
I'm the craziest thing. You know me well enough to know that I'm actually in real life a villain.
That's why you don't need to play it, Nick.
Why?
Because you won't be able to get out of character.
I want to be natural. I want to be a villain.
You make me feel
like a
You make me feel. Nick wants to be made to feel like a natural villain. Oh, yeah, my voice cracked there. That was rough.
He catching villains. You used to look like Kanye. You don't look like Kanye as much anymore.
Because my hair ain't bleach blonde.
Yeah, and it's really more Kanye the reason you look like Kanye.
Oh, because I don't paint myself all silver and look like a dying Zordon.
But what I want to know is, like, did it ever bother you that folks said that you look like Kanye?
Sometimes it's like, no, I look like Kirstan. I ain't got Kanye's bank account. Okay. I ain't a college dropout, except for that one semester.
I was just gonna say, except for that one little time.
Oh, God, and I blasted college dropout so hard. Y'all, that is not inspirational. You should not be happy all the time when you paying this money.
Oh, man.
Lord, what was I thinking?
Oh, my God.
I just want the little teddy bear and a little sweatshirt. And like, I was wearing polo, too, so you couldn't tell me I wasn't Kanye.
Couldn't tell you nothing.
That's when Drake looked like Drake.
That's when Drake looked like Drake. Hint, hint. You know who we talking about.
Ooh.
I know this is going to seem like it's super specific, but, you know, what was the hardest thing about being a president of an IFC fraternity?
Really, bro?
Yeah, I want to ask this question.
Really?
I think
You're asking me this question.
I am.
I'm whispering like an ASMR video, and those creep me out.
You know, they also creep me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hardest thing was in the climate. I was a president of a non-historically black fraternity. There was no mixing of the races. There was no flies in the milk. There was nothing like that. So getting out of my mindset that not everybody saw it that way was actually the hardest, just getting over myself in that mindset. Or also being able to realize, though, sometimes people did think like that. And I just had to be stronger, better, faster to just make up for what people thought was an issue, was me being brown. That might have been it. But I was also used to that.
I'm gonna tell you something. Because y'all did a terrible job of my pledge program.
Associate member program.
You're right. Anyway, it lasted.
Don't make me bleep that out.
It lasted into January. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We're gonna talk about it. It happened.
But we ain't got to.
Well, when I went home for that break, the hardest thing for me to do was to explain to somebody why I pledged Delta Chi and not a
just gonna drop the letters out there. Okay.
My bad. My hardest thing to do was to talk about why I did IFC fraternity over a D9 organization. And it was so hard to come back and not just
say deuces.
But I when I tell you, I was talking to my wife the other night. When I tell you that we are really in 2019, the sum of all this, or 2020, when this come out, either or,
whenever
this comes out,
on the day the Lord has made.
When I say we are the sum of the decisions that we've made in the 12 years from 2007, really your whole life, but really in 2007 to 2019 or 2020,
whatever.
So many different small decisions played a role in what we're doing right now.
It like created a multiverse.
It really did.
Hashtag
it's like
AC.
It's like, hey, you break up one relationship here, it completely changes something else. Like, let's say we had, not we, but another organization I was in had initiation in the studio. If that initiation doesn't happen there, I never get a journalism minor.
Oh, okay.
Like it literally, if this doesn't happen, then I don't do this. Okay. And it's
dominoes.
It's literally crazy when you think about how like one little decision or one little choice just it would completely change how everything we are now. Like, no, like we weren't always close. Like we say we were friends for 12 years, but we've been really friends for a decade. So
we've been tight for 10.
Yeah. So if I don't make that decision in like 2009, that I'm gonna make this choice. This podcast doesn't exist.
And y'all ain't got nothing to laugh at us about or to skip through right here.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing.
Yeah, folks are like, this ain't funny. This is real.
Click.
I want to laugh. This is getting too real.
Why they having a bro moment on the show? I promise y'all it's about to end quickly, okay?
Yeah, we're about to get out of here. But it's
because I'm doing I got the wrap it up box going like on Chappelle, so that his stage music is about to play, okay?
Y'all have no idea how many episodes of this show that we had where I've gotten in this like, well, Nick, why are you preaching? Will you please shut up? And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll shut up. I'll get to my point. But the point
just get there quicker.
Just get there quicker. Some folks like for you to take your time, Kirstan.
I know that.
That's all I'm going to say on that.
Okay.
Usher had a whole song about taking it nice and slow.
Take it slow as John Legend, bro. Not Usher.
No, nice and slow.
Oh, okay.
7 o'clock on the dot, I'm drop top, cruising the street.
Oh, okay.
A real pretty young thing that's waiting for me.
Waiting for me.
Anticipating.
No, we're not giving this man no more money. Cut it off.
Ain't nobody giving that man no money.
Cut it off.
You think Usher really gonna say, cut it off? I heard on the True Comedy Podcast.
You never know.
You know what? That would be pretty dope.
Right.
That would.
We'll start really having 30,000 listeners then.
I can't wait. I was like, Usher listens to the True Comedy Podcast. Usher. And he sues us for singing his song badly.
Yes.
We get pressed for that.
To get on The Voice.
We get pressed for that. And that makes us money.
And then we just gonna make fun of R. Kelly the rest of the show.
You know, that's really funny. Usher gonna be like, I'm suing them for everything they got. I'm like, yes, you come get this negative balance in my bank account, buddy. You come have it.
Somebody said I look like Usher at which church? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I first heard of Usher, I was like, wait, the man at the church singing?
Bruh, yeah, it's like, Usher, man. Who?
No, Raymond. Usher Raymond.
Who from Pine Chapel?
When he start going here?
Usher Raymond. I'm gonna be an Usher, but I can't sing. That didn't make any sense. That man we had no business listening to Usher when he came out. Like, what were we doing?
90s R&B used to get folks in trouble. Look, half of the stuff that was in 90s R&B videos or at concerts, you can't do that no more. So many lawsuits. One, because everybody's old. You try to get Poison up on stage, you do all that moving and stuff, and not smell being gay in the crowd. There's gonna be a problem.
I tell you what, even though Chris Brown will knock somebody out, the one thing I can't appreciate.
He'll teach somebody how to breathe with no air.
No, the one thing I can't appreciate about him, as far as his music, is it's really as close as the 90s R&B as we can.
Yeah.
It's like, I just think about the song, like, Take You Down, like, it's just straight up, here we are, alone.
I'm not giving this lisping man none of my money, so you are done. Cut off.
Ooh.
Cut off.
You are
cut off. And we ain't giving them none of our money, Nick.
God dog it, man. Listen.
We talking movie quotes. It's a problem, y'all. It'll be all right.
You want to do something fun? You want to go to Taco Bell?
There's so much room for activities in here.
I want my pink shirt back.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
We have a problem.
Smells like Mombasa.
My father, the inventor of toaster strudel. Okay, let's wrap it up.
All right. Thank y'all for listening to this randomness of two friends just talking crap.
This has actually been fun. This was neat. This was cathartic.
I told you.
That's the word of the day.
Yeah. I don't know.
Millie Rock.
Yeah, cartridge. Yeah, okay.
You mean them things I got to buy at Walmart for my printer?
You mean something for my Sega Genesis game cartridge?
You got to blow on just hit it real hard, knock that dust out, and then put it in there and just cross your fingers real hard and
hope it worked. Jeez, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cartridge. Cathartic. I forgot what the word was for real. Cathartic.
The word is cathartic.
Cathartic.
Please use it in a sentence.
Cathartic. Kirstan said the word was cathartic. Cathartic.
But y'all, for real, thank you all so much for chilling and listening with us. Hope we can bring some joy and happiness to your day. So Nick,
yes,
what if people wanted to bring you some joy and happiness to your timeline or slide in your DMs and give you an uplifting scripture?
Listen, you can slide in my DMs if you want to, but I know somebody who lives at my house would have issues with that. But you can go ahead and try.
No, I said and give you uplifting scriptures.
Oh, scriptures.
Yeah, scriptures, not scrippers. Scriptures. There's a difference.
Why not both? Anyway, follow me at the NJF on Twitter and the NJF on Instagram.
And I am Kham Speaks on Twitter and Kham Cooks on Instagram. Find me on Facebook. You can find all of our links to all of our social media for the show, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, our everything. Right there in those show notes. That wasn't planned. That's 10 years of friendship right there. You can also leave us a voicemail, y'all. We want to hear from you if you want to have an idea for the show, if you want to end up on the show, if you just want to say, hey, boys, I'm tired of y'all talking all that mess. Do it.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
Don't do that. I'm still scarred from watching Deliverance, bro. Don't do that. But you all, thank you all so much. Shout out to 96.3 WLYB for letting us use their studio and commandeering it. It's been fun. We'll try not to leave it dirty. But as always, this is True Comedy. Later.